Welcome back to my channel where I create videos to help students of all ages in the classroom. Let's learn how to add fractions with unlike denominators. The terminology we will use in this video are numerator, which is the top number, denominator is the bottom number, fraction, which is a portion of a whole number, and common denominator, which is a number with which both denominators share at least one factor other than 1. Let's look at a few fraction addition problems to find the common denominator. We have 1/8 plus 3/5. The denominators are different. The easiest way to find the common denominator is to multiply both numerator and denominators by the same number. 1/8 times 5/5, which gives us the new fraction 5/40. 5 on top and 40 on the bottom. Now do the same with the other fraction, except this time we will multiply the numerator and denominator by 8. 3/5 times 8/8 equals 24/40. So 24 on top and 40 on bottom. As you can see, I took the denominator from each original fraction and multiply it by the opposite fraction's denominator. We will practice more so that you will be an expert at adding fractions by the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for additional math videos. Now that we have our new fractions, 5/40 plus 24/40, now let's add just like I showed you in the video about adding fractions with like denominators. So now we add the numerator first and keep the denominators the same. The answer is 29/40. So 29 on top as the numerator and 40 as the denominator. The final step of this is to simplify. We look to see if the numerator and denominator have a multiple in common. In this case, we will leave the fraction as 29/40 because this is the most simplest form. Keep in mind when simplifying fractions, there must be a number that will divide evenly into both the numerator and denominator so it can be reduced. We will cover mixed numbers and improper fractions in a future video. Now that we understand how to find the common denominator, let's practice and use the steps that we discussed. Here's our next example. 3/4 plus 5/7. First, find the common denominator. 3/4 times 7/7. So 3 times 7 is 21 and 4 times 7 is 28. So we have the fraction 21/28. 5/7 times 4/4. So 5 times 4 is 20 and 7 times 4 is 28. So we have the other fraction 20/28. Number 2, we have to rewrite each fraction using the common denominator. 21/28 plus 20/28. Number 3, add the numerators. So 21 plus 20 equals 41. Number 4, leave the denominators the same. 41/28. And number 5, our final step, is to simplify if necessary. This fraction can be simplified into a mixed number. 41/28 is equal to 1 and 13/28. If you are confused on how to simplify into a mixed number, please stay tuned for future videos about improper fractions and mixed numbers. For now, the answer 41/28 is sufficient. Let's try another example. For this example, please pause the video to try to come up with the answer beforehand. Let's add 6/11 plus 2/3. Our first step is to find the common denominator. So 6/11 times 3/3. 6 times 3 is 18 and 11 times 3 is 33. So we have the fraction 18/33. 2/3 times 11/11. 2 times 11 is 22, and 3 times 11 is 33, and we have the fraction 22/33. Number 2, rewrite each fraction using the common denominator. 18/33 plus 22/33. Number 3, add the numerators. 18 plus 22 equals 40. And number 4, leave the denominators the same. 40/33 is our answer. Our fifth and final step is to simplify if necessary. You can leave this fraction as is or simplify to a mixed number, which would be 1 7/33. Try this next example on your own and leave the answer in the comments. Our fractions are 2/5 plus 3/4. Remember, find the common denominator first, rewrite the fractions using the common denominator, add the numerators, leave the denominators the same, and simplify if necessary. I hope you now are able to add fractions with like and unlike denominators. Please give this video a like, be sure to share, and subscribe for more math videos. Thank you.